Hi guys, I'm Gurpreet Gariwal and welcome to Red FM Talks, and I'm super excited आज because I'm having a chance to meet पता नहीं किन्ने चिरां बाद दे विच इन्हां ने अपने दर्शन दित्ते. We have the one and only Babbu Singh.
Hello, nice to be here. Thank you for having me. Hello, it's our first time meeting right now.
Yeah. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੁਣੇ ਆਏ ਆ, ਹੁਣੇ ਹੀ start ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕਮਾਲ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ. I'm so excited, Babbu. I haven't seen you in years.
Yeah, we're just talking just before, I think since 2015.
Yes.
Yeah.
ਤਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ 2015 ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਆ. But it seems like it, but
yeah, I don't know. I think 2015 for sure.
Yes.
Maybe before as well, but 2015 was the last time for sure.
Last time ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੇ. Babbu, you have like I mean ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਸੋਚਦੀ ਆ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ career ਬਾਰੇ, where do I start? Like, look at this. Look at this. Inna, like, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨੇ ਛੋਟੇ ਸੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ, ਹੁਣ ਇੰਨੇ ਜਵਾਨ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ. So tell me about your, like, your start, because I remember when we met last, you were working with, doing Chimney Vich, you were doing all these songs with Just Rain, and now you just, Gucci Chick to Red Challenger, and just when did the transition happen?
Honestly, there was no real transition. Like, when with Just Rain, we would do a lot of comedy, and then we did comedy kind of music. So like Gaddi Brothers, the Punjabi Christmas album, and we did a couple other songs where we're still being creative musically, but we're just being silly about it.
Yes.
And after like during COVID and whatnot, I was kind of just had to like figure out what I wanted to do. Like there's a turning point, I guess. Like, do I want to do comedy still? Do I want to stick to art? So like all these things I still love doing. I was like, how do I figure it out? And then I just continued doing comedy and things like that. And then as a joke, again, just without any actual attention, just on Instagram, made a quick little story of me singing about a Red Challenger. Because my friends who I went to pick up, their neighbors had the car. And people like, make it a song. And then eventually made it a song. And it's in the same energy as like Gaddi Brothers was like a little bit comedy, but still musical and things like that. And then I didn't expect to do, like I thought it'd just be fun for a little bit and that would be it. But now it's like, it's everywhere. So
it's everywhere. Exploded. For people are doing reels, people are doing videos, TikTok videos. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's a crazy experience. It's very humbling to just see it all and see all these people like connect to it. It's
and tell me, so you said you didn't have any thoughts of it. It was just something, let's throw it up there. We did it. And now that it's gotten so big, like, thodi life koi change hui hai? Like, do you feel like any different? Like, after the song came back, it's like now?
I don't know. For me, like, because we've done comedy, people have always known me a little bit here and there.
Yes.
So now it's just more people know me, right? But I still, like, to me, like, nothing has changed other than, like, we're doing more shows, which is fun, more opportunities now, which is cool. And it's just continued, like, everything just feels like it's been one continuous flow of exploration of art or comedy or music or whatever it is. Like, it's just like all these different branches eventually just weave into one, and then that's just kind of how it is. So like, I don't know, for me it just still feels like an extension of who I already am.
So. And, so a gaane nu leke, do you feel ke gaana inna vadiya kita? I like how you push it up to make yourself drink the cup. So after Red Challenger, it's such a huge song. It's like Hoppa Gangnam Style, Hop. Like it's that big. So do you feel any pressure?
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's not that big, which is a good thing, right? It's like it did well, but it's not like really big. So it's like right now it feels like the song still exists, but then who I am also, people still know who I am.
Yes.
Sometimes the song can out like overshadow the actual singer. So because I have like a foundation of for like the last 10-ish years of like all this stuff. Now it's just like there's the way I think there's two people who know me. If you know me as Babbu, you know me before the song, so like comedy, the art, my work with Fateh or whatever it is, and then there's people who know me as Babbulicious.
Yes.
So Babbulicious is people know me as Gaddi or Challenger because I say Babbulicious in the song. So yeah, what was the question? Oh, is it pressure? No, so now it's just like now not so much. It's just like again, the whole like the art or whatever it is kind of like it just feels like it's never ending or has continued. Now it's just a bit more awareness to like making music now, right? Because I've always liked making music. I've made music with my friends before, and like I never really took it seriously. Now it's just like, you know, I've always had ideas, but now it just, instead of trying to be funny and making music, it's just how to have fun, be fun and positive and like, you know, good vibes in the music.
Yeah.
So less funny, more fun.
More fun, yeah.
So yeah, I'm not sure if there's pressure, but you know, I think it's just, again, it's always going to be a roller coaster.
Yes.
Nothing's always going to be like this forever.
Yeah. So, you know, your transition from Babbu to Babbulicious.
Yeah.
Why Babbulicious?
Well, that was my Instagram name or Twitter name for like since, I don't know.
Where did that come from? Yeah, it's been, yeah, your Twitter name.
You know the gum, Babbulicious?
Yes, yes.
Someone called me Babbulicious at one point, and like Babbu wasn't available for Twitter, just the handle, so Babbulicious.
So that's how it came
That's
out.
how it's been, yeah. And I prefer Babbu still, but they both are just fun names, I guess.
Very nice. So what's in the works now? Like, you know, the Ghana's out. You know, people are loving it.
Yeah.
ਹੁਣ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ ਚ like ਕੀ ਹੁਣ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਹੈ? Like are you thinking ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਤੇ ਗਣਾ
Yeah, so Hornta, we have I have a few other songs I'm working on. One's called Karnmishidi.
Oh.
That's my most recent one. It's a play on the Bulgar Sidhu song,
Yes,
Karnmishidi.
yes.
So there's that. There's some other ideas that we're working on. So yeah, this music stuff has been fun. I'm here in Vancouver, Surrey to do 5X festivals. So like I've been doing shows kind of around the world in the last little bit. So
How's that been?
It's been
How's that
amazing.
feel?
It's been truly amazing. Like again, like I was super nervous. I have like the one song, and I have Gucci Chick, and I have like again some of the other songs that maybe people don't know from before.
Like Chimney Vich.
Yeah, like some of the Christmas songs, or we have a song Nachabillo with.
Yes.
And so some people may know those songs, and again, those are the Babbu fans. The Babbulicious fans may not. So, but it's been good. It's been honestly, again, humbling and like a great feeling that people connect with it so much.
Yeah.
And yeah, like now it's just I feel like there's this quote I keep hearing maybe on TikTok or some motivational guy saying like, in 20 years you're gonna wish you were 20 years younger, or you're gonna wish you're gonna wish the age you are now.
Yes.
So like I always keep thinking of that. I'm like, you know, I don't want to go past and regret that I didn't get a chance to explore this avenue, right? Because it's all fun at the end of the day. Like, whether it's drawing or doodling or making comedy or trying to do music, it's like, if it feels natural and if it feels like it's coming out of you, then just do it.
Just do it.
Just have fun and enjoy life.
That's one thing that I've noticed. Like, you know, if I go onto your Instagram or you know, you're very motivational.
Am I?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. If you haven't checked it out, you are. Kake, you know what you just said there. I remember watching your video, and you're like, you know what? Just do it. Just get out there and just.
I think I say some of those things ironically as a joke to like make fun of motivational speakers.
But they actually are
do
very
they?
motivational. Yeah, they are, because like you said, you know, you're gonna wish that you were here. How do you structure your day? How does your average day for Babbu? How does it look?
For the last little bit, it's been kind of all over the place. But now, like, I was in UK in February. I was in India in all of May, and then in between that, I had a few shows in America and Canada, elsewhere. And then after, like, I want at one point just kind of sit and just figure out some more songs and ideas and things like that. But you know, wake up, try to. Sometimes just not do anything. Sometimes just sit there and just maybe watch a TV show. But like, I'll go on walks, and oftentimes that's where like I'll play some music and just like kind of think of ideas there. But I try to do a mix of a few things where like I have an art page where I draw and doodle and things like that. I have a Rajan and BB. I have a puppet. Have you seen the puppets?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I was gonna actually. That was gonna be one of my next things.
Yeah.
No, if you gotta know this.
Yeah.
So you have a puppet. Instagram,
Yeah,
where it's like a whole play. It's like the Muppet Babies. It's like the puppets.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
How did you think of like Aka Name?
Again, it's all comes down to like just like where like all this comedy stuff kind of comes just at one point. Like I would do in some of the Just Rain skits. I played a BB, like I'm dressed as a grandma, and it's weird because I have a big darty and I'm a grandma, right? But before that, like I would do this voice of a BB and like a kid that like. You know, a BB, like I'll do it on Snap. I used to do it on Snapchat where I would pretend to be a BB and the kid and they'd have their like daily conflicts or whatever. So it's kind of like a generational gap where like a kid who's, you know, born here and raised here, maybe a little bit spoiled, and a BB who's, you know, not from here, and like how do they kind of go about their day? And Usually it's a little bit more exaggerated where the kid's a jerk and the BB's too
Yes.
nice. But that's very common. I've seen a lot of BBs that are like that, and I've seen a lot of kids that are like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, I do those voices, and then I realize I don't like playing the role of the BB or the kid because I don't look like a BB or a kid. And then I wanted to animate it initially, and I tried that. It was just took too long to do. And then again, watching Muppets and watching like Sesame Street and things like that, just like reliving that. Like I think it was during COVID as well.
Yes.
And then yeah, I found puppets. I customized them. My friend made a suit. My
very
mom borned a vest for the BB, and the kid, my brother, he gave it like a haircut, right? Really random. So then, so like this one kid who's like a brat, he listens to Drake, Nav, AP Dylan. He's a fan of Babbulicious and Just Rain. And then there's a BB who's just a BB and just like makes sog, or she'll make bronte, and then there's videos where I'll do as Rajan alone and BB alone, and then I'll do videos where there's like a skit in between where they're interacting.
So how long does it take to shoot just one skit if you have both characters in the skit?
It takes about like 4 or 5 hours to shoot it, and then I'll do an edit, and then if there's things missing, I'll do some reshoots, and it can take about like 3 days, I'd say, to get a
Oh, wow.
60-second skit out.
Yeah. So 3 days for a 60-second skit.
Yeah, like a minute. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So do you have a team that you work with, or you
just
do
me.
everything on your own?
I do
You're
my own
the one-man
stunts.
army.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
my brother helps me out with a lot of other things, like
Yeah.
story and creative and things like that. But in terms of like editing and the puppeteering and things like that, it's usually by myself.
Oh.
That's just for Raj and BB.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's just for that.
Music.
So,
I have like friends that I work with, that they're producers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you have like basically, so you're busy.
I try to be busy.
Yeah, you're
I try to express the creativity,
Yeah.
as much as possible.
So is there anything else that you're working on, or you feel like कि तुसी अपने आप ਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਕਿਸੇ चीज ਨਾਲ जोड़ना चाਹੁंदे हैं, like whether it be films or television or acting or?
Not yet. I do. So after Gaddi Challenger, when it came out, I had a book that's done. I was gonna put that out next, like after that song.
Okay, a book that you wrote yourself.
Well, it's a Punjabi alphabet book.
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice.
So I illustrated it and drew. I have a sample. I don't have it with me, but I have a sample, and I was literally gonna put it out like the month afterwards, but the song kind of blew up. So, but I still want to put that out. It's a Punjabi alphabet book where it's the letters are Punjabi alphabet, so Uda, Ada, Edi, etc. And then the letters are like rappers. So, or like the letters they represent are rappers. So like Uda is Lil Uzi Vert. Or
okay.
Ada is Andre 3000, or Kakka Kanye West.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
Yeah. So the reason that came to me as a joke initially, then I was like, this is such a good idea. I should just do it.
Yeah.
And it's because like a character like that Raj in that puppet, I think there's a lot of kids that are like that, where they may not know so much Punjabi culture, but they know hip hop and things like that. So, for the easiest way for them to connect to Punjabi, let's say actually like reading and writing Gurmukhi letters and things like that, might just be where they see Kanye West and they'll know that, okay, this is a kakka. That's what that sound makes. So at least it's a slight introduction. So like for me, it's a fun way I think kids can like.
That's actually a really, really good idea.
Yeah.
So when can we be expecting that book?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because I want that book.
Yeah, I have
I
have 2 samples sitting at home for like their test print, and then the printer keeps asking, hey, how. Any updates? I'm like, I don't know yet. So I'm hoping soon. I'm hoping maybe like in the fall. I hope I can do that. That'd be fun.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, when we talk about where you started from, like, it was comedy, it was the YouTube videos. One thing I've noticed is, एक चीज मैंने टोरंटो दी बहुत ही बढ़िया लगती है is that the teamwork. Like everyone works together, and then slowly everyone kind of branches off and starts doing their own thing. Because I know a lot of people that were involved in the videos, and everyone's like just doing their own thing and just growing.
Yeah.
Do you guys still like come together once in a while and?
Like who specifically?
Like with, like the whole crew with the Just Rain, with the videos.
Yeah,
and the...
yeah. So Just Rain, he's been missing in action.
Yes.
Mainly because he's been writing and working on it, like a couple of show ideas, and then one now got developed and produced. So he was spending time with that. So throughout COVID, I didn't get to talk to him much. And then we met up a couple of times and we talk on the phone and things like that. So like we'd still connect and we'd still build and we'd still work on ideas. And I think he just really needed to get his this passion project out.
Yeah.
And then once it's out, I'm hoping, we can still get back and do some more things. Because we always have ideas, like there's always non-stop ideas that we've had, even from before, that we still want to do. So like, I'm sure we'll come back and do something again. Rupin, I haven't seen in a long time, but I'll talk to him every now and then. And
Rupin's doing a lot of videos.
He's killing it with the music videos. He's doing great. I'm happy to see that. Fateh, I saw just yesterday, actually. He's working on music. Who else?
That's what I'm saying. It's so funny to see like all of you guys playing like these characters. And now everyone's branching off and doing wonders.
I think it's great. I think like, I think we all have different creative avenues and where we've come from creatively, and I think it's blessing that we can all just continue doing it in the way we see best.
And I have a question for you. Do you ever see yourself as like a serious singer? Like obviously this is a serious song, right? But like literally like a Senti song come in or something.
I do, yeah. Like the thing is, my Punjabi, again, like a lot of the things that I do, whether it's the comedy or this art stuff, is like has always kind of been, because I like grew up speaking more English than Punjabi. Like I still can speak Punjabi, but it isn't that good. So a lot of the times it's always been, okay, what do we know from like Western culture, and then what do we know from our Punjabi culture, and how can you bring those two together? So yeah, even with this music stuff, it's like, I think in like English and like with the music wise in English, but then, how can I learn more Punjabi? How can I bring that into it as well? So, I think it's like it's a fun exploration, because I'm Senti bande,
yeah.
We're so Senti every now and then, but yeah, again, like, I have a friend who doesn't write, but he'll kind of help translate that I'm saying in like, in a better, more clear Punjabi rather than my just like broken, I can't sing that. It has to be better than that, right? I'm not a good singer, but it's just like, it's fun to just express ideas through music,
one thing that I've noticed is a lot of, anytime you do a show, everybody knows the lyrics word for word of all your songs. How does that make you feel as an artist?
It's amazing. It's a beautiful feeling. I think someone, it was a weird way she phrased it, but she's like, do you feel like God or something when that happens?
Oh, wow.
I was like, no, I just feel like I'm actually connecting, right? That's what feels amazing, right? Like, it was a weird way she said it. And I was like, no, that's a worse feeling. I don't want to say that. Like, it's just like being able to connect. Whether it's through comedy or whatever it is, like being able to connect where people can feel what you're putting out there is like, it's a beautiful feeling. Like when I did these shows in India and like in UK, like I was so scared. So I'm like, people might know some things, they may not know other things, but like the love and energy that gets like put back into you is like, you can fuel a city for a month, with that energy.
How does your family feel? Like your parents?
My mom mom loves it. My mom she has her slate, her iPad, and she'll be like, हाँ बब्बू आज she'll like check the view count. She's like, हाँ मैं पढ़े ने बहुत बढ़िया चीज़ की. Yeah, like she'll read the comments and things like that. And then she watched the Gucci Chick music video and she's like, हाँ मैंने बहुत प्यारा लगा. She's just loving it. My dad will chime in every now and then and be like, हाँ एक कहना सीगा instead of this word. You should have said that. I'm like, okay, that's good to know. Right? Again, like the Punjabi is like simpler, and he's like, yeah, we can make it more bigger.
So, but they're always
happy.
Supportive.
Yeah, they're always happy. They're always supportive and good, and I think it's time for parents to just accept kids for doing what they want to do.
Yes, absolutely. Especially, I think, especially in our Indian community, because there's so many other ventures to explore other than the basics of engineer, doctor.
I think with the advancement of technology and like social media, it can be there's negatives of course to social media, but like the tools that exist, the amount of information that exists for free, is amazing. And I think, if kids want to explore that, I think they should have their support from their family. Just because.
How do you keep up? Because I know you're on Twitter, you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok, and I know the algorithm on TikTok is different from Instagram. So how do you keep up with all the social media platforms?
Honestly, I don't really particularly pay attention to any. Like I'll just post what feels right to me.
Okay.
Like even on TikTok, I don't like set up a camera and make a TikTok video. I'll post something on Instagram stories, and if people like it. Even if they don't like it, I'll just post it on TikTok. And like, there's things where videos on TikTok will do well and not so well on Instagram and vice versa. So honestly, it's just like consistency and just doing what feels right. I don't feel like chasing trends is something I like doing, or I don't want to do that. Like, it's just, if it feels right to me, and if it's something that's funny to me, and I'll put it out.
Has there been days where you just want to just shut off?
I don't.
Just be like,
yeah, I mean, I think posting every day, or like thinking that you have to post every day, can be very harmful to, like, you know, how you explore it, because there could be a certain point where, like, you'll get burnout, or you'll be turned off by the fact that you have to do this every single day.
Yeah.
And not to say that you shouldn't be consistent, like, you should be consistent, but, you know, I think do it at your own pace, and you know, I think that's the best way to go about it. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. So you're here for 5X.
5X.
Yes, and are you excited about that?
Yeah, super excited.
You love performing.
I do. And then again, connecting is a beautiful thing, right? And Surrey is a city where it's very near and dear to me. You know what I mean? I have family here now, and ever since I've come here, I've always gotten a lot of love. And so when I made the first Instagram video, I said, "Brampton vich munda rahinda, Sony Punjabi Gaddi red challenger speaker." The next video I did was, "Sari vich munda rahinda, Sony Punjabi Gaddi white pickup truck speaker antavadi." And that one went really well. So, like, Surrey is, like, I don't know, I've gotten a lot of requests, come to Surrey, come to Surrey, come to Surrey. So everybody, if you're listening and if you said come to Surrey, 5X is the place to be tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, Surrey is a beautiful place. I've always loved the people here, and I'm just happy and honored that I can perform tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, Babbu, so I've been stalking you lately, right? Right? So I have some questions. So there's some very interesting Twitter people you follow. I just want to know some of your input.
Okay.
Some of your input on it.
Okay.
So you follow Donald Trump.
I follow a lot of people that I follow. Are you going to lead to me following Andrew Tate? Because
I was going to talk to. No, and this is just random. And then crypto.
Yeah,
you
so
follow some
I
crypto.
like during like the COVID years are so confusing. Everything, I don't know. Like, I follow people all over the spectrum, right? Like,
yes.
I follow Bernie Sanders and AOC. I follow Donald. Like, it's like, I think if you limit to one perspective, then, like, you know, you're always going to be, you know, you're in a tunnel, right?
Yes.
But, like, following all these different people, it's just funny to see what they're actually trying to say into the world. And, like, I don't agree with a lot of the things, but it's just always interesting to see.
Yeah.
Crypto is funny, you know, everybody got into crypto for a moment.
And I saw you following him. I'm like, oh, I wonder if he invests in crypto.
I might got some money in crypto. We waiting for that. We waiting for the pump again. You know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But yeah, I mean, again, it's just an interesting world. Like, a lot of conspiracy theorists in crypto and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't go on Twitter as much anymore, but yeah. It's fun. I don't know. It's just good to see different people's perspective and see what they're saying.
And see what.
I don't necessarily agree with everything and whatever people saying, but it's just funny to see what people say, and that's kind of it.
Who are some of the people that you look up to, that you would say have, like, guided you or been your mentors, or did you just be like, hey, I'm Babbu and I'm just gonna do this? Like just
real humans, or like artists and things like that.
Both.
Yeah, so, well, my brother Harmon's over here. Hey, brother, I look up to you.
Harmon.
Hey, I look up to you, man. No, so we together have always, like, loved music and art and culture and sports and things like that. So a lot of the people that, like, inspire us are, like, musicians and things like that. And seeing what they do has always been a motivation for us. So, like, even with this music stuff lately, like, exploring more, like, I love the Beatles, but exploring more of how and why their songs work, or Daft Punk and why their songs work, or, like, A Tribe Called Quest and why their songs work. It's like, exploring these types of things kind of always been, you know, like, to help navigate us in terms of, you know, creativity and kind of, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah.
So a lot of the people that inspire me are just, like, artists that exist that I
okay.
have no idea. I don't know them personally.
Okay. But they're out there.
Yeah.
So what do you usually listen to? Let's say Babbu's driving down, you know, he's going to go to the corner grocery store, go grab something. What are you listening to?
I was listening to Grinder Girls album yesterday.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah, it was great. I'll listen to that, Beach House, King Cruel, a lot of, like, weird rock, synth rock, and, like, pop, hip hop, Outkast, Daft Punk. Who else lately? I'm forgetting. I'm really bad sometimes.
That's good. Gives us a good idea.
I'm listening to Coldplay a lot. Their earlier albums, great. Great albums.
Awesome. And any message that you want to give to anyone out there that's young, that, you know, is going towards, you know, creativity or a different field, anything. Like what would your you know, let's say, what are the top 5 things you could say to them that, hey guys, if you do this, you can...
Top 5 is hard, but like...
Or like just any...
That quote I said earlier, in 20 years from now, you're going to wish you're the age you are now. So like, think of that as a perspective, and like, you know, in 20 years, if you don't do what you want to do now, you're going to regret it and wish you'll never get those years, that time back.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Consistency sometimes is better than being perfect, right? But also quality over quantity. Also, I don't know what else. I'm drawing blanks here in terms of inspirational quotes. But if I do what feels right, have fun with it, and if it feels right to you, share it with the world.
I mean, they kept on social media. You're so healthy. You're always promoting, you know, eat fruits. And, you know?
I think that might be a front, you know.
You're always like, you know, telling everyone to get their daily dose of vitamins. So tell me about,
it's part of a character, but I mean, in the summertime, like there's a lot more fruit around. So when I eat fruit, I just feel like a positive uncle who just wants to tell kids, fruit khao, walk te jao, be healthy, you know, health as well. I mean, it's still believing those things, but yeah, fruits are good. Water is good too.
All right. How much water do you drink in a day?
I'm not gonna lie, it's been a lot lower these days. But usually I try to do 3 liters.
Okay.
But that sometimes cha replaces the water. You know?
3
liters of cha sometimes.
How many cups of cha do you drink in a day? Like proper desi cha. Okay. Coffee the fan?
No, I don't like coffee.
No Starbucks, Tim Hortons.
No, rarely. Yeah. Cha. Okay,
so cha is a must. Okay, now we're gonna just do some random stuff. Sure. Just do some random games or whatever. Okay. This is your favorite 5. So some of them I kind of probably already asked you, but okay. So you're gonna say the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay. Fruit.
Watermelon.
Favorite artist.
What kind of artist?
Any artist.
Musical artist?
What first thing that comes to your
head? The Beatles.
Favorite song?
Probably by the Beatles, called And I Love Her.
Movie?
Rushmore, directed by Wes Anderson.
Favorite person?
My mom.
Oh, okay. That was nice. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to do this or that.
Okay.
Okay? So, yeah, drink the pani, man. Okay. All right, so here it is. This or that. You're going to have to pick one out of the 2.
This.
Lily Singh or Mickey Singh?
This.
No, I mean you have to pick Lily Singh.
Probably Lily. I think we had there was, I think, but when we were younger we had like creative differences, and then recently we've kind of hashed out.
Reconnected. So, yeah. Okay. Hot or cold?
What?
Just hot.
Hot.
Okay.
Sure, I guess hot. Who wants to be cold?
Simpsons or The Family Guy?
Simpsons.
Oh, you're Simpsons guy. Who's your favorite character?
Yes. I don't know. Barney. I don't know.
Barney. Oh, hey, Barney. Yeah.
Hey, Homer.
Wait a second. Do you do other voices?
I'll do them bad on purpose, but I can't do. That's not how Barney talks.
No, I know, but can you do any serious character voices?
No, not really.
No.
Yeah, like they're really bad. They're not good. They're just bad on purpose. Like I'll do like Marge or like Krusty. I'll go, but that's it. I can't really.
But no,
talk
that
like
actually
Krusty.
sounds like Krusty. Okay, strawberry or raspberries?
Strawberries.
All right, cats or dogs?
Let's go with cats. Cats are cool, yeah.
Okay.
There's less maintenance, you don't have to walk them, just can chill. You could have a cat here in this studio and you'd have no issues.
Yeah, a dog would have.
A dog would be jumping this, knocking that over.
Well, if it's a Punjabi dog, then for sure.
Yeah.
They're always like all over the place.
Oh.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to add? That's something you want to talk about?
Yeah, 5X Festival, Surrey. Come down. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be beautiful. What else? More music on the way. A lot more fun, energy, positive, good vibes on the way.
Is there any collaborations coming up that we can expect?
No, not yet.
Not
No,
yet.
like I feel like I gotta get what out. I gotta get what.
More of you out.
I gotta get more of me out before I can bring
Collaborate.
more help.
Okay.
Someone help me bring ideas out. So yeah.
Any like Punjabi collaborations you ever thought about?
I mean, not. I don't know if I would collab, but like Diljit is great man. So like, I don't know how a collaboration would work, but that'd be cool to just connect with them. You know, it'd be cool. Yeah.
All right, well, you know what? We do have a surprise for you.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, God.
And do you want to open that door? Because we do actually have Diljit Dosanjh waiting
it's a
behind those
lie,
doors. No, I'm
it's
just
a
joking.
lie.
Because you would be like, why is he?
He's just standing there like so. Hanji babu, kitna?
He'd be like,
I love your song, brother.
That's awesome. I think that's we're
Amazing.
about good, right? Yeah.
Sorted.
Anything else if you wanna just
Follow me on Instagram.
Yes.
That's all I got. Instagram.com, https.com, Babbulicious, Instagram.
there you go.
More to come, more good vibes. I love you.
And all the cameras.
Is that good?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's perfect. Yeah.